Hey, how's it going, guys? Domino21 here, and back again after some time now to bring you guys another top 5 video for you all.
There's more than 5 there.
Is there? No, these don't count. But, yeah, but I'm back here, hanging out at the shop here with special guests. I am Vanguard, both of them actually. David and Daniel.
They are one Vanguard.
Got my buddy Vic, got my buddy Andrew. You don't have his cool name.
Lord
He's in Organization Mars, actually.
Yeah, Team Organization Mars, one of the members, and then, of course, good buddy Lord Hafrican. But we kind of brainstormed together briefly with me having final say on the top 5 cards of BT13. Shut up. Of BT13. So, of course, as always, we have our top 5 here, and we're going to have a few honorable mentions as well, since we can't fit all these great cards in just top 5 list. Just to let you guys know, in terms of the criteria we went about, just like how we did for top 5 cards of BT12, we're not really looking at the individual card itself entirely, but also how much it actually improves its respective clan. Because definitely there's a few key cards that got released for certain clans in set 13 that really did improve the deck.
Yep.
Some drastically and such. So yeah, without further ado, let's actually get started. So in honor of Warlike36, who's like playing somewhere else, number 5, we have
Fail.
Card.
Lord of the Seven Seas, Night Mist. So finally, Grand Blue get a break ride.
Okay.
Yeah, he finally.
I do not agree with this list.
Oh, those 7 cards shafted.
Yeah, seriously. 7 cards out of 1 set, that's it. But those 7 cards they got were, okay.
Well, they got
like
the Night
3 of the cards were really good.
actually has some good plays, especially with the Rupsea's Banshee, but now Grand Blue has some pretty nice late game plays, which they're kind of absent on, but now, I mean, Grand Blue gets a break ride.
Yeah.
Grand Blue finally gets,
They
it's actually viable again.
They can actually power up their columns after reviving things so that can actually pressure the opponent in some way.
Yep, so now, well, now they're become more viable now for this meta, so it's simple as that. So, I mean, that's really how he greatly improves the deck. So yeah, that's it for number 5. And of course, Warlike is not here to really say much. But yeah.
All he'd be just screaming is pirates, MFers.
Probably, The next up for number 4.
Whoop whoop. Congo.
Kujikiri Congo.
Kujikiri Congo.
Kujikiri Congo for Nubatama.
Yeah, Nubatama!
Finally is a deck. It used to be like the set 1.
It used to be like half decks.
But
not even a half a deck.
But definitely I find him to be one of the more effective break rides just for how effective he is alone.
It's
and how
annoying.
How annoying he is.
It's so annoying, man.
I won so many games.
You seriously?
The deck
break
alone
ride
can
with
make you
Nubatama
misride a man.
The artwork is really cool on it too, even though I can't really depict where his head was.
I know, right?
If you guys don't know, this is actually his head right here. I thought this was his head.
Ooh, that's SP.
Look for the shiny part, and that's his eye.
Oh no! A lot of the Dragon Empire artwork, I can't. They have so much going on. Like I can't even depict anything.
I need you to calm down with that artwork.
Seriously, but yeah, Nubatama of course finally becomes a complete deck. So
and it's good.
It's a very effective break ride too. And very strong. I mean, there's really not much more to it. Nubatama finally becomes a deck.
It's good.
Yep, so of course he is the face of Nubatama being the best card in the deck. So yes, now moving on to number 5. So I move the domino here.
Wait, 5?
3.
Excuse me.
You did it!
Oh,
wait.
wait, the sleeve.
They're in the correct sleeves now, so it's even better.
But of course, Dark Dimensional Robo Reverse Daiusha.
Sweet Jesus, I've been waiting for this for like a year,
yeah,
man.
Hafrican, man, he loves giant robots.
I do.
And he likes D-Robos.
Man, and seriously, the one thing, the 2 things that we've been missing for Deep Police was Daikaiser and in Reverse Daiusha. Now,
honestly, those 2 cards was what Deep Police missed. Because it addressed like the issues that they kind of had. Because now they can push you.
To punch through the Vanguard.
Yeah.
To punch late game.
It's so ridiculous. Just punch it.
You just punch.
Honestly, with this deck,
Limber Break, that's it.
the trial deck already gave it a really good boost with the Daikaiser, but this actually just is another icing on the cake.
Final icing.
All the cards that have come out now for the promos, like Die Baron, you've got Die Kaiser, and then you got Go Cannon. There's so many more options that you have now. You don't have to rely on Goyusha anymore as well, even though I still like using them at times. You don't have to rely on certain cards to play this deck now. You have options for Deep Police.
You have 3 layers of pressure, which I explained in my deck profile. Just watch it if you want me to explain that. Anyways,
3.
That's number 3. Now, before we actually reveal, of course, the top 2, we're gonna actually have the honorable mentions now. So
honorable mentions.
Put these 2.
Oh man, he showed his face. Everybody.
Oh no. Now, of course, we have 3 for you guys. So starting off with one of the honorable mentions. Someone flipped that.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Leopold Reverse. Wow, people forgot that Great Nature was in this.
Dude, this card is so fun.
I got wrecked by this card.
This card is definitely one of the dark horse decks. Just because like it's just so budgeted and like you pump such good numbers.
It's also the fact that you can use it more than once per turn. That's the key factor. So you can just keep spamming it until you like it, and just keep pumping those rear guards.
And you don't have any consequence for doing it because it doesn't cost.
Oh, I sacked something, and I'm gonna pull it right back.
And I don't cost any counterblast. So
Bill.
flip, lock. So yeah, so all your rear guards will be pretty dope with this guy. Anyways. So yeah, he would have actually made the top 5 list, but just because we felt that the other cards in the actual top 5 really greatly improved the decks to a more competitive level, and or made certain decks that used to be bottom tier and made it more viable. So there's still a very good card that deserves a mention.
That would have been my top 5.
And then next
no
up,
one cares about your top
we
5.
have,
What?
Of course, Ethics Buster Extreme.
Extreme.
Super strong.
Now, I understand that Ethics Buster Extreme is good, and yes, for the record, Extreme is better than Reverse. I don't care what people say, Extreme is better than Reverse, but the reason why he's not in the top 5 is because, well, the Ethics Buster Beast Deity has been a pretty decent deck. Not a great deck, but pretty decent before set 13. But Ethics Buster Extreme finally gave a nice, good boss card to use with Ethics Buster. So,
personally, I still like Reverse myself, but I like all the evil decks, but it doesn't matter. This is your video, not mine.
Oh. I mean, none of us here are really like big Nova players, so. You know,
well, he's not here. The big Nova player's outside playing.
Yeah. And then last but not least, Vic, you go and flip that.
Yeah, really
That
nice
fact needs
card.
to be approved.
No one
What
cares.
the hell?
Pretty cool. Well, there's definitely a lot of things with Romeo Reverse. It gives a different aspect to Angel Feathers that it didn't really have before, which was, you know, beatdown and toolboxing.
Pseudo retiring as well.
Pseudo retiring, pseudo control, and I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the artwork on this too.
The artwork's really cool on that one, I'll admit that.
And it does give a little bit more value to your break ride, because although the break ride's really not good, at least now you can make it a cross break ride. Yeah, definitely Romeo Reverse. I think it's arguably the most underrated card in the set. Just because how effective it is, because I mean there's a lot of fun plays you can do, which I mean we'll have a deck profile of course with this one.
Yeah.
But yes, Romeo Reverse. So yes. Now moving on to the top 2, of course, to sum everything up. I mean I'm pretty sure this should be obvious for a lot of you guys, but we're still going to explain it anyway. So yes, so going off with number 2, we have.
I guess I'm supposed to.
Someone do it, someone do it.
Touch it.
It's like guys are no.
Tetra Drive. So Tetra Drive finally
Biased.
brings a new improvement to Aqua Force, which I think Aqua Force is already still a pretty viable deck, you know, with the Maelstrom and
Rush.
Welcome to
Maelstrom
Restanding
and
Vanguard.
Glory. But I think Glory, just a strategy of just using Glory and Maelstrom was a little bit tad outdated, and especially with Transcore Dragon being a very good effective break ride as he is with good potential. Tetra Drive just really enhances it. Enhances that effectiveness of Transcore.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think that like even if it is another Restanding Vanguard, it still fits in the theme of the Aqua Force in general anyway. So I mean, I don't think it's something that people should be complaining about.
Yeah, he does fit. He fits the mold of Aqua Force, unlike Glory Maelstrom. I'm gonna stick to that fact. Glory Maelstrom is not real Aqua Force.
He still vomits.
He vomits.
But yeah, the whole idea with the Tetra Drive though is just like it gives Aqua Force an updated boss. I mean, because you know, Restanding Vanguard is
Restanding Vanguard is the wave of the future.
Yep. But yeah, and of course, you know,
And then he has a tie.
Dude, he's all about business. Look at him, man. Business suit drag.
Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Oh god.
And then, of course, for the obvious number 1, we have
Oh god.
Ethics Buster Reverse. So,
Yay!
so now I'm pretty sure you guys didn't see this coming, but the whole idea with Ethics Buster Reverse, although I did say Extreme is the better card, Reverse, I think, has a lot better synergy with Ethics Buster Reverse. But on the flip side, we're just kidding.
Literally, the flip side.
Of course, Chaos Breaker.
It's pretty
I forgot.
obvious.
Wait. None of us have an English.
Yeah, none of us have an English one on us.
We're too poor, guys.
I'm paying $40.
So we have to use a Japanese card. So yeah, Chaos Breaker Dragon.
I'm leaving now. Bye. I'm done with this card.
The anti-Vanguard deck. You cannot play Vanguard. I will plus as I neg you, and I will not let you play Vanguard at the same time. And I have a cool wicked guitar Death Scythe drip.
Oh, and you know what this SP flavor is? It's easy to break a man's heart. Just give it hope and destroy it. It's just so easy.
That actually
That sounds like Bluebeard's. Bluebeard would say from Page Zero.
Oh,
But yeah, Chaos Breaker Dragon is honestly for number one, just for how good of a card he is, but also, like, Link Choco didn't really have that good boss unit. Because honestly, Nebula Lord's like, Sword Child is terrible, and Chaos Breaker is really that card.
Sword Child,
Don't care.
Yeah, it's a good standalone Vanguard. You must be right at first.
Yeah, seriously, you just sit there on him and laugh.
Link Joker went from, you know, pretty decent deck to, like,
the best deck.
Like, the stupid deck.
And then the other thing that this deck did, this card did is it helped the Break Ride to be a better card.
Like the thing about Chaos Breaker is that once you hit Limit Break, you pretty much control the flow of the game from that point on.
You played my Vanguard.
Because it's simple like this. People say you don't do anything till vanilla. Well, the deck excels in the late game when both you and your opponent are really grinding out the game. Because at that point, once you and your opponent are really almost break even, once Limit Break comes, that whole thing changes. So he just escalates that advantage to your favor, gets that huge swing, and he just hit that grand slam and wins the game.
It would have been funny if you hit the camera.
Camera goes down.
Yeah, people who are watching this right now, this guy's moving all over the place.
It's like,
Flailing.
well, he can't even seem to do that. Anyways, but yeah, guys, that is our top 5. As always, leave a comment down below. Let us know your personal top 5, what are your thoughts and such. And we're just splashing these now. Screw organization.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Everybody apologize.
You put the right card on top.
13.
Put the right card on top.
Number 1.
No.
No.
Best card comes off.
So anyway, guys, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to I Am Vanguard and Team Organization Mars and myself, please. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And later.